Y'all can go ahead forward, and I'll tell you when you can stand and you can't stand, and you can kind of like, especially look at y'all to scoot up just a little bit. So that way, insert can get you remove your hat, please. Thank you. At this time, family members, if you have a cell phone on, go ahead and turn it off for me. You're more than welcome to stand up here. You're more than welcome to stand up here. If you're going to move, I do ask you to move now. Once Captain Douglas comes into the room, I do ask you not to move at all. Cell phones off. Applicants, attention.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, ma'am.
All right, you guys go ahead and stand up here, rest, relax. All right, how you guys doing?
Good, ma'am.
Good. You excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready to get the heck out of here?
Yes, ma'am.
I bet. All right, well, I'll make this as painless as possible for you. I have some mandatory questions to ask you real quick, though. You were briefed and understand the DoD applicant briefing on the separation policy and restrictions on personal contact in the armed forces?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you were briefed on Articles 83, 85, and 86?
Yes, ma'am.
Does anyone have any questions, reservations, or reluctance about enlisting at this time?
No, ma'am.
Does anyone have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Everyone knows they can swear or affirm and omit, so help me God from the oath?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. All right. So I know this goes without being said, but I'm extremely proud of every single one of you. All right? I'm not sure that you guys know the commitment that you're making today, but it's huge. All right? You guys are joining the armed forces during a major conflict, and that says a lot about your character and just the caliber of individuals that we have coming in the armed forces nowadays. So I want to thank you guys for that. Also, I'm not sure if you know this. I didn't know this before I started working here. But you are joining an elite group comprised of only 2% of all Americans who fight for the freedom of this country. All right, so that in and of itself is something that you can all be extremely proud of. And always remember that you're fighting for the other 98%. Also, when you leave here today, remember who you represent. You no longer just represent yourselves, you're representing the United States Armed Forces, and you always need to act professional, be respectful, do what you know is right, even when no one's watching. All right, that's the definition of integrity, and that's all we have in this business. So always remember that. Remember you're a soldier in and out of uniform, and you should always act as such. And I just look forward to serving with each and every one of you, and I want to thank you in advance for your future service to this country.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to say attention to orders. You guys will come back to the position of attention, and then I'll administer the oath. If you have cameras, please feel free to come up on stage with me during the ceremony and take pictures. Who has family members here? Raise your hand. Okay, perfect. So, sir, go ahead and switch places with this gentleman right here. And I'll get your family up on stage. It'll be easier for them to take pictures of you. And then raise your hand in the back. There's 2 or 3 more. Okay, you two gentlemen, come up and switch places. Do you have family members here? You two in front. Okay, switch places with the gentleman right back there, okay? And do I have any more? Anybody else with family members here? All right. Yeah, now your family gets a nice clear shot of you guys. And you guys can scoot closer to me if you need to. You won't bother me. And there's some space up here as well. Everyone good? Everyone with cameras up on stage?
Thank you.
Perfect. All right. Attention to orders. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your full names. Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
To support and defend.
To support and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies.
Against all enemies.
Foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance to the same.
And allegiance to the same.
And that I will obey the orders.
And I will obey the orders.
Of the President of the United States.
Of the President of the United States.
And the orders of the officers.
And the orders of the officers.
Appointed over me.
Appointed over me.
According to the regulations.
According to the regulations.
And the Uniform Code.
And the Uniform Code.
Of military justice.
Of military justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, put your hands down. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, so what we're going to do right now is those of you with family members in the room, go ahead and stand fast, hang out in the room, take some more pictures, spend